right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. So, today is the 3rd, and today I figured let's celebrate the giant number 3, the little giant number 3, Allen Iverson. So we are checking out the Joseph Vincent, Allen Iverson, The Answer, original career documentary video here. And we did the first half for the morning video, and welcome to the second half. So welcome to part 2, everybody. Hopefully you watched part 1 before you came here. If not, you probably want to go back and watch this morning's video before you watch this one. But everybody, if we're all caught up, nothing much to say. We covered his early years, his college years, and the first, I believe, 2 seasons of his NBA career. And now it's time to see where it takes us, guys. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Like the vid if you could, I'd appreciate it. And hit that hype button if you could as well. That also helps. And like I always do, the original vid's in the description. Also, shout out to channel members. See a list down there as well. Guys, let's get right into this.
Posed for this cover of Slam magazine, which would become one of the most influential
By the way, this last game, what they were showing in the playoffs, he got like 10 steals and 30-something points and like 2 turnovers. It was like a ridiculous stat line.
Cover of Slam magazine, which would become one of the most influential basketball magazine covers ever.
Early in his career, that attention focused on his controversial image.
The cornrows, the do-rag, the tattoos.
You get a bad, everybody calls you like the bad boy, the NBA, and the bad boy this. And you think you get a bad rap just because you got cornrows?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfair. It's unfair, but it's true. You know, it's true. I mean, people look at the way I dress, who I hang around, jewelry and everything. I mean, people try to make me 34 years old, and I'm only 24 years old. I'm growing every day. I'm trying to get better every day.
Mm-hmm. He appeared on the cover of Hoop magazine or whatever the in-arena magazine was, and they airbrushed his tattoos.
The league's official publication was trying to make Iverson everything he wasn't, famously airbrushing out his earrings, necklace, and neck tattoo for this 1999 shoot.
When Iverson cut a rap album in 2000 featuring sexually explicit material, the response inside and outside the league was so loud that the album was never released.
You are a hardcore hip-hop fan, and this album is for you. If you don't care about hardcore gangster rap, just don't buy it.
I think your basketball skills are...
And that's what that's how I feel about all media. If it's not for you, don't buy it. We don't need to cancel the damn thing.
Unmatched and well recognized, but a lot of controversy has been on your tats and your jewelry.
Nobody want to hear nothing about how many scholarships I give out, you know, what I do as far as charities. Don't nobody want to hear about that. That's not news when it comes to
Iverson streaking by everybody, reverse layup. Oh, wow!
In 2001, Iverson entered his prime.
What a spectacular coast to coast.
And took over the league.
The Philadelphia 76ers at 54 and 23 with Iverson.
Mutombo.
Here's Iverson.
Yeah, Mutombo was a great
Iverson,
addition.
2 for 2.
An assassin. He averaged over 31 points a game this season.
None of that. Ratliff blocks his shot. The loose ball is run down by Doliak. Taken away by Iverson.
Adding 6 assists and 2.5 steals a game.
Outlawed there, and a
nice
foul.
touch.
Somehow he scores. Well, here we go. Iverson on the dribble against Armstrong.
Ooh.
It was often
Was that
foul
on
him
BJ?
or get embarrassed.
There's not just a chance you're going to get scored on. There's a pretty good chance you could get embarrassed in the process.
I wouldn't want to guard him.
The drive and a foul.
I wouldn't want to guard either version of Allen Iverson. The ISO version of Allen Iverson or the later on playing off the ball, running through screens Allen Iverson. Man, you're going to get exhausted trying to chase this dude around. Plus, he's going to cook you.
I don't know that there's ever been anybody more physically intimidating than Allen Iverson. When he took the floor, he was relentless.
Iverson going for 50. He got it! Allen Iverson, for the 3rd time in his career, has hit for 50 points.
And then when you combine that with the mind...
20 for 30. So he has nights like this where he just shoots lights out.
Mindset that he had to attack and attack relentlessly.
Ooh.
He was an evasive, creative scorer.
Pound for pound, inch for inch, Allen Iverson was the greatest scorer in NBA history.
Now he's got stopped and he breaks his ankles.
A unique, explosive talent.
And he got it. And the crowd rising to their feet.
No way. Oh, he got the fingertips.
Vaughn is glued to him. I mean, he is in his shirt. And Allen's trying to bust a move on him.
He's bust a move. That's so old school. Oh, no.
Wow, he breaks his ankles and trails it. Iverson behind his back.
Undersized, underdog.
Yes!
Did he even travel?
Back.
Undersized.
Bang, bang. Nope.
Underdog.
That's clean.
In a land of giants, but still conquering.
The 6-foot-tall warrior burned his name into the hearts of fans everywhere.
Allen Iverson representing Philadelphia.
Trying to bust up Armstrong, runs it up in in.
Yeah, true, straight up. Philly fans, anybody watching right now, put it in the comments how you guys feel about Allen Iverson. I'd love to hear it.
Everything that Philadelphia saw itself as.
No Armstrong, he's fouled out, so Corey Alexander on Iverson. Here's Allen for the tie!
Ooh.
And he's fouled!
The remarkable year concluded with Iverson being named the NBA MVP.
2001 NBA MVP, Allen Iverson.
Yep, and then he shares the credit with his coach. Or was that the All-Star one?
In the playoffs, Iverson played like an MVP.
And I was pulling for him so hard, man. So hard for him to win.
Iverson with the steal.
Carrying the 76ers beyond what anyone thought the roster was capable of.
Holds about 4 inches on him and tracks the double from Carter.
Iverson is 52 in Game 5.
Jeez. It's so smooth.
His 6th of the game.
This was like, they weren't scoring in the 130s like they do now. This is the equivalent of like if there were 3 60-point games.
Williams Iverson.
Yeah, very true.
Yes! His 8th three-pointer of the night.
Perfect sound effect.
Iverson again.
I mean, it's wild to think about because when Kobe scored 81, the pace was even slower. So, like, what would that be? Like a 95-point game or something stupid? But it's true.
Allen for the record. Yes! 52 points for Iverson.
What a monster.
A record for a 76er in a playoff game. He is the man. The buzzer. No good.
Oh, that shot. There's a whole story behind that. I believe Vince Carter went to his college graduation right before and then flew in for the game a little bit late. And then they lost. They lost in the first round. But there's a whole story behind it. Like big controversy as far as like people were pissed off that he was going to his graduation.
The Monster Series catapulted the 76ers into the conference finals.
1 point. Okay, so that was the second round.
Allen Iverson, that's why he's the MVP. Continues to shoot the ball well.
The 76ers faced another Game 7.
Another three for Iverson. Oh, terrific ball fake from Allen Iverson.
I'm just admiring it. Like this is great.
Iverson puts it in.
It's like where's the clearance to get that shot off?
Iverson. Shot clock turned off. Final seconds, third quarter. Iverson double team.
Iverson dropped 42 points.
At the buzzer.
Hey, Raja Bell. 42-5-7, 17 for 30. Good shooting game.
Final seconds at the First Union Center.
Bye-bye,
For the first time in 18 years, the Sixers are going back to the NBA Finals.
The dynamic play of AI had somehow dragged a subpar roster into the finals.
What a player.
That shows you how hard this man played. You got to remember, if you want to know how good Allen Iverson is, look at the team he took to the championships. That says it all.
Agreed.
That says it all. Yeah. If you want to know how.
And the fact that they actually win one game here against these Titans, absolutely nothing but respect for this playoff run.
Great
for me.
For the defending NBA champion Lakers, they'll face the NBA's most valuable player, Allen Iverson, who comes off a spectacular 44-point game.
He not only took a team to the finals, it was maybe the worst team ever to go to the finals. He drives it and gets Kobe back on his heel. Not only that, but with the worst teammates that one superstar ever took to the finals, he beat one of the greatest postseason teams of all time, the Shaq-Kobe Lakers, who suffered their only postseason loss to Iverson.
Backs to three-point territory.
And how stacked the West was back then, you'd think that loss would have happened somewhere in the West. No, it happened to Allen Iverson's team. That, normally I wouldn't say we should celebrate one win in a series, but in this case, I always kind of have, because it's just like, I can't believe he didn't get swept. Like 100%. We all thought this was going to be a massacre. Then he came out there in game one, shut everybody up for a little while.
But in the finals, Iverson ran into a dominant Lakers team.
Iverson again. For the field, Iverson for three. Yes! Allen Iverson.
A Lakers team that hadn't lost a single game in the playoffs.
Yeah, what the hell?
38 points, and the Sixers.
Cool Metal Gear Solid sound effect again.
It was a foregone conclusion
But how do you get that
the
shot off?
scrappy 76ers were about to get cheek clapped.
Iverson.
But Iverson
I can't believe Joseph Inches just said cheek clapped.
had other ideas.
Okay.
The 76ers with the ball down by one. Yes!
And then another moment that would have been, it still is infamous, but if social media was back then, when you hit the jumper on T. Lou and stepped over him.
Iverson, bothered by Lou.
It was one of the most disrespectful but legal things any of us had ever seen on a basketball court.
That was actually good defense too, but he fell down, man.
7 straight
Ty Lue was playing good on him.
He was dead in the water.
The Sixers have defeated the Los Angeles Lakers.
Iverson scored 48 points. It was the Lakers' lone defeat of the entire playoffs. Ultimately, the Lakers would win the series.
That's the way it's gone for the Lakers, who finished with a 15-1 run. The best all-time playoff winning percentage in the history of the league.
He's gotten people to look beyond his
But what's funny is that stuck with Shaq still to this day. The fact that they didn't go 16-0 in the playoffs, like that one loss really bothers him. And that's funny. It's just funny for me to think about, like Allen Iverson, you accomplished something.
Whose hairstyles and clothing styles. And he's shown how a little man can become one of the game's biggest stars.
Iverson, who averages 3 steals a game, getting his first right there.
Iverson continued to dominate.
Underrated on his defensive intensity. He pays the passing lanes better than anybody almost in the league. Allen Iverson got a score, but they're down. They're not up.
No one was able to keep him from scoring.
Allen all the way in, the contact, no call. He makes the bank shot.
And if I missed it, I missed it. You were burned for life, That's what I get all game. If I missed it, I missed it.
But with little help, Iverson was seen as a one-man show.
Iverson starts to make his move with 6 on the clock.
That's just tough, man.
6 seconds remaining. Allen Iverson has given
That's what makes it so special with AI. Like, these are such difficult shots because of his height.
A 4-point lead.
So the season ends, and Brown criticized Iverson after for missing team practices, and Iverson responded,
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. I lost my best friend. I lost him, and I lost this year. Everything's going downhill for me, as far as just that, as far as my life. And then I'm dealing with this right here. I don't want to deal with this, man.
When you're becoming a cultural icon, you're making a lot of people upset. And a lot of people can't wait for you to fall down, so now they can step over you.
And now they're here. Iverson, the steal. Here come the Sixers. Dancing in.
Despite the off-the-court drama, Iverson continued to thrive.
On the seesaw again, the Sixers down 1. Iverson. Yes! Oh, yes!
But injuries continued to mount.
And Allen Iverson appeared to have suffered a pull.
People don't understand, first of all, how small you are. And then to see the burst of sacks on your elbows or how beat up your hips are, like this couldn't move.
Yeah,
Allen
he was
Iverson
durable as hell, though, man. The guy kept showing up to the games.
made his return last night after missing 4 games with a bruised right shoulder.
You name me another guy with the heart he had every night. He used to wear hockey pads. You know the pads that go, you guys probably want them too, the pads that go all the way around you. I used to see him after games, bruised, banged up, and his only thing was, yo, Wab, I gotta go hard. You know, if they watch me, this is the first night. This might be the first time anybody's ever come see me play.
He does. That's the old ritual, man. You know, that's the old ritual handed down by all the greats. I wish this mentality came back. That's all it should take. This might be the first time that these kids are watching me. I can't not show up. I got to at least show up and try.
Tend to take a beating, but he hangs in there, and he plays just about every minute of every game, and among the NBA scoring leaders.
There's T-Mac.
And Iverson's scoring average as far as career is way up there. And I said to him before the game, what doesn't hurt? He says, hey, man, it's just that time of year.
Game 1 of the first round, the only game in town tonight, and you're going to see it on TNT.
Iverson with the steal. Iverson slowed it down, trying to draw the foul. And Allen Iverson with all 6 going out to the pass. 76ers, 86. The Hornets.
Iverson in the playoffs. He came up in the clutch time and again.
That's disgusting.
Iverson, what a ball.
He set a franchise record with 55 points in a playoff game.
Allen Iverson has a game that defines itself in a very unique way. He has playground moves and he has quickness. He can go from end to end as fast as anybody in the NBA.
Players to come in, one by the name of Allen Iverson, the leading scorer.
165
He led
pounds.
the league again in scoring.
4 scoring titles.
Boom, perfect timing.
Allen Iverson with 37 points.
But Allen Iverson is on top of things as always, leads the league in scoring, leads the league in steals. And the question, I guess, for the Hawks is how do you defend the indefensible?
Yes, they've not found a solution to that.
But Bob, as I mentioned that about
Steal by Iverson. He's led the league 3 straight years, going on 4. Iverson.
Man.
Finding the rhythm on his shot. 4-3.
I forgot. It's been a while since AI retired. That he has such little clearance on all these shots, and he still manages to get them off.
39 points. Making 41. January the 15th last season when he put 58 on the board against Houston, his career high. Comes off to a standing ovation.
Shot clock unplugged. 104, 7 seconds to play. Iverson against Gill, the crowd on its feet. Allen for the win! Yes!
Welcome back to Philadelphia. The Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers getting together for the fourth and final time this year. The Magic have won the 2 of the previous 3 meetings.
Against the Magic, Iverson put on an all-time performance.
David, you get the feeling he's going at a different speed than everybody else?
Always. Iverson pushing the action once again.
Was it like a double, triple clutch?
Always.
Wow, bop, bop. That was like a triple clutch.
Once again and scores.
Iverson shot the lights out.
And one.
Iverson with the jumper. We are seeing something special tonight. Allen Iverson, 54 points in the game. 3rd time this year, 9th time in his career in regular season play. He also did it 3 times in postseason play. That makes 59 for Iverson. Now he'll go for 60. Career high 60 points.
24 for 27 from the line. He shot good too.
6-time NBA All-Star.
Damn.
He's gonna run through a wall. He's gonna sweat on you. There's no foul. Like you can't bully him.
His all-go, no-quit style exposed him to additional wear and tear.
Oh, and Iverson is up. And off the floor, but hobbling.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Oh,
That's a tough one.
Didn't look at the coach, didn't look at the staff, just was going right back in.
Yep. That's the only way you tweak your ankle. Tie the shoelaces tight. You don't get out of the game yet. Don't go rest. It's gonna lock up and freeze on you. Just go out there, tie it tight, stop the blood flow, and good luck.
Our greatest arguments.
This is some old school shiznit right here. I love
He
it.
wanted to get back in the game. He didn't care how bad.
How many of you guys can relate to
So
this?
you're talking about a guy who's gonna come at you 1,000% all the time.
Rebound Jamison, and he calls time. With 3 and 9/10 seconds to play. 3 and 9/10 seconds tied up.
One of his most iconic moments came against the Wizards.
The steal by Iverson, posting it.
Dude.
He won the game. He won the
He's so quick.
He won the game.
The following season, the league instituted a dress code, which seemed directly targeted at Allen Iverson.
Players must dress in business casual attire.
I see what they're showing up to games nowadays wearing. It might not be the worst thing. It might not be the worst thing.
Any team or league business, so expect to see sport jackets and slacks rather than throwback jerseys and t-shirts.
The players take their end of it, get out of the prison garb, and the thuggery aspect of basketball that has come along with hip-hop music.
4 times he had led the league in scoring.
Tough defender, Jacques Vaughn. Iverson going one-on-one.
However, his incredible individual accolades hadn't equaled team success.
Breaks the ankles of Vaughn and knocks him down.
In a loss to Chicago on December 6th, Allen Iverson left the game in the 4th quarter with back spasms. It would be his last appearance as the Philadelphia 76ers.
Whether a player asks for a trade or I decide to make a trade, those things are private matters. I'm trying to do what I think is best for this organization.
But after 10 years without a title, he was no longer wanted.
Traded Allen Iverson and Ivan McFarland to Denver for Andre Miller, Joe Smith, and 2 first-round picks.
It didn't feel good at all. I never thought the day would come where I'm pretty much saying goodbye to you as a Philadelphia 76er. You are now a member of the Denver Nuggets.
I gotta say, I remember watching his first game here as a Nugget. He came in, like he flew in a little late, so he never practiced with the team or anything like that. He just showed up, checked in, and went to work, dude. It was a fun, exciting game. I was really hoping him and Melo and Kenyon, like they could figure this out. I really wanted them to win.
Now with it for Denver. And one. Wow.
Alan's saga has been one of the season's most talked about stories.
He'd now be paired with fellow star Carmelo Anthony.
For Allen Iverson, this is the 8th consecutive year he's been an All-Star. And as he closed one chapter of his career, he opened a new one in Denver where he would try to blend his talents with Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets.
So he's on fire here at the start. He's at 3 of 4. Iverson, yes.
Having two ball-dominant scorers is tricky to make work.
Yeah.
Iverson's time with the Nuggets was short-lived.
Denver had decided that they would not offer Allen an extension. Does that make the team bad? No, that's business.
First, we're going to get to the big trade that transpired this afternoon. Just huge going on, folks, between the Denver Nuggets and the Detroit Pistons. Allen Iverson's one of the game's
and
best.
This is when it all went downhill. Like, my hope ended for him winning a championship, basically, at this point.
Scores in history is headed to Detroit.
You're sitting here today as a member of the Detroit Pistons. Your thoughts?
I have this shot now. You know, I feel like the sky's the limit.
Enter Allen Iverson, one of the game's most brilliant offensive talents.
So Allen Iverson, have to get used to that look. We're in the Pistons.
I never got used to this look.
MVP award.
I got very comfy with the Denver Nuggets look. I didn't get comfy with this one.
First team on 3 occasions. His career scoring average of 27.7, number 1 among active players.
They cleared some space and let Allen Iverson provide the answer.
Bang.
With the Pistons, Iverson provided some fantastic moments.
That's classic AI.
With .2 showing on the clock. He brings everybody to their feet at the Palace.
However, injuries plagued him, and he lasted just a single season with Detroit.
Allen Iverson not playing for the 3rd straight game because of a back issue. In fact,
He had a cup of coffee in Memphis, then returned to the 76ers.
Once upon a time, this was his town. He owned it, held it in the palm of his hand. A packed house here at the Wachovia Center to greet Allen Iverson.
After 25 games, he retired.
6-foot guard from Georgetown, number 3,
Allen Iverson, the answer, is finally going to officially retire.
The answer is an icon of the sport.
Man called the answer was a Rookie of the Year and made 11 All-Star teams. 11.
Yes, sir.
Iverson was MVP in 2001 and finished with more than 24,000 points.
He far surpasses the numbers.
Yes, and there it is!
Easiest thing in the world is to be yourself. Everybody else taking up. Why not be you?
The cornrows.
I love that line, too.
The tattoos.
Iverson, what a move!
A culture was not just changed, but defined by him.
I think he is one of the most beloved ex-players, and it's so funny because it was so not the case in the late 90s.
I hope so. This little guy, if y'all watched him.
What a move by Iverson.
Taking the Philadelphia 76ers with that Rat Pack bunch to the NBA Finals against the Lakers.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for him, man. What he was able to accomplish.
Iverson. The answer.
Nobody brings it home like it should.
Oh, man, what a great documentary.
Make it so.
Make it so. Engage. Shut up, Wesley. Man, that was great. That was a great documentary, guys. Joseph Vincent's the channel. The link is down below in the description. Man, this was a fantastic one. Thank you for the suggestion. All I have to say is I respect the hell out of him. I respect the hell out of his game. I respect the hell out of his heart. you know, his willpower, and then now like knowing like how much he used to party, yet still show up to the games and give that much effort, even when he was injured, like multiple injuries, just stacking. Like I got so much respect for the dude. I hope you guys too, or at least some of y'all do too. I mean, he goes on that list of players that never won one, but in my mind are champions. You know, guys like Patrick Ewing, John Stockton, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley. You know, these guys that never won it, but man, they're in my respect the same way any champion ever has. And you know, these are all guys who did go to the finals but never quite got it done. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I still respect the hell out of these guys. So, well, that's the third, everyone. This was fun for a change. I have been lacking in Allen Iverson reactions, to be fair. So this was a really cool thing to do, and hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought, and let's talk some Allen Iverson in the comments. All right, guys, like the video if you could. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Hit that subscribe plus if you want to support the channel, and most importantly is the be water, my friends.